YouTube. Just thought I'd give you an update, and Mojo wanted to say hello as well. I'm not sure if you can see him or not. But basically my last video, it was just one of those days I was really feeling down and did not want to be on camera, and at the same time I wanted to update everyone, so I just did the written update. But we are looking at an egg transfer in very early April, hopefully the 2nd or 4th, it just depends on my cycle. So yeah, my cycles are usually pretty regular. I think it averages out about 30 days per cycle. So I've still got about 3 or 4 days to go, which is good because once I finally get them, I can ring the hospital and say, well, they've started, and I get to go in and see the nurse. And someone is banging. I live in a unit and everyone just makes a noise. It's always at the most inconvenient time when I'm trying to do a video or on a phone call. So yeah, so 3 or 4 days until I get to call them, go in and see the nurse, and they'll explain everything a lot more, so I'll be able to give you a better update. But for the moment, when my period starts, I usually ovulate 14 to 15 days after, so I think it's about 20 days to go, hopefully, until the egg transfer. And that's all providing that the eggs survive the defrosting process, which they said is very likely. They usually do, because they're only in the 2-cell stage, they usually come out of that pretty well. It just depends if they continue to mature. As far as I know, they like them to be at the blastocyst stage, which is what they transfer them as when you're actually doing the IVF process. But because my levels did peak too early, they missed the window, and then you have to have a clean cycle, so they can't do anything for a month, which really sucks. I did have a really hard time coming to terms with being really excited and saying, okay, well, it's going to work, and then my body has other plans. But yeah, so and I work in childcare as well, so working in the baby's room is a bit difficult at times, but most of the time I'm okay. But yeah, that's pretty much my update. What else have I been up to? I don't usually tell you much about my personal life and activities, but recently I have gone to the Mardi Gras in Sydney, which was awesome. It's the first year I went, and my friends and I got dressed up. We sort of had a pirate theme. Everyone was asking us to be in their photos, and it was a pretty awesome night. And just so many birthdays coming up. My husband's birthday is at the end of this month, so I have to figure out what he wants for his birthday. Because it's just typical, you say, what do you want for your birthday? And he's like, oh, I don't know. Or it's, oh, I want this, but I like this too. And anyway, he'll eventually make up his mind so I can get him a present. Is that nice photo? Is that nice? But yeah, other than that, nothing. Oh, as you've probably noticed, I've gone blonde. I forgot about that. I just sort of felt like I didn't have control over anything at the time, and I thought, well, you know what, I can control my hair colour, so I'm now blonde, which has completely ruined my hair, but it was worth it because I like it. think I washed my hair today and just so much hair comes out when you wash it, but oh well, it's the price you pay for having blonde hair. Stop licking. No. So yeah, that's pretty much it, YouTube. I will hopefully update you in 4 or 5 days, depending when I get to see the nurse, because there's no point making an update and saying, "Hi YouTube, I have started my period and I've called the fertility clinic." So yeah, in 3 or 4 days I'll be able to call them, hopefully, and they'll probably get me in pretty soon for an appointment, so it will be good. Oh, and my fertility specialist called me and she wants me to use the progesterone cream. I'm pretty sure it's progesterone. I haven't looked at the box in a while, but it's the cream deposits for I think 3 or 4 days after they do the egg implantation transfer, just to make sure everything goes smoothly and to plan. So fingers crossed, in another month I could be pregnant, which would be really nice because we've had our friends coming over the past couple of weekends and she's got 2 little boys and it's been lots of fun. So, alright, that's it for me, YouTube, and I will speak to you soon. Oh, and congratulations to Ashley on her positive. I think she's at 8 weeks. It's been a little while since I've looked at it, but I think she's at 8 weeks. And the other Ashley that I'm also following, hopefully you've had your little girl by now. I think she was at 40 weeks last time she checked in. So congratulations if you have. Okay, bye YouTube.